some sevens in the chat box if you're getting value right now. If you're getting really good value right now, put some stars in here because you guys know what stars do. All right. Start the screencast. We're good there. There we are, the Ellev8 app. Okay. As you can see, my beautiful wife, this is her app, so we'll be playing on her app right now. Now, before we get to the trade ideas, team, we are going to go through the app, the normal stuff first. We're going to get the easy stuff out of the way. This is the push button stuff, right? We're going to get that all out the way, and then we're going to get to the meat and potatoes, which is the trade ideas themselves, okay? If you look along the bottom here, you'll see these buttons here, okay? If you click the far right, that's the settings button. And there you can see your profile, right? Now, there's a couple things that are going to change here. The address and phone number we're going to be taking out because it's no, and the reason why is there will be a point in the future where this is tied into Ellev8 and you can actually become friends with other Ellev8 students. And so really it's your responsibility to give them your address and phone number. So we are taking that out so that it's not there. Instead, it will say title, and title could be student, educator, admin, whatever it may be, okay? All right. The next is change password. This is where you can change your password, okay? Now, while we're on the change password, I know a lot of people have made the statement that they weren't able to change their password. That's okay. It is in right now. The change password update is coming. It will be coming this week. There was a small issue. We have fixed it. So if you forget your password, you'll simply check the forgot password link, and you will be able to get your password. Okay. The video vault right now it is blank. What you're going to see in here in the very near future is you will see the how to navigate this phone app video right here. So you can come here, click on that, and it will show you how to do everything that you need to do on this application. And there'll be more videos coming as well. Tools. Oh, tools is not functioning right at this moment, guys. And again, it's because we have not filled it with the stuff we want to fill it in. But the tools will be stuff like maybe it's a link to TradingView, or maybe it's hot pairs, right? Whatever it is we decide to put there that's going to help you become a better trader, okay? Terms and condition, privacy policy, frequently asked questions. Frequently asked questions will be updated on the next update as well. All right. Now, let's go back to the home page. The next little button is this here, the messenger button, okay? The messenger button, once this phone app is integrated in with Ellev8, which is coming soon, once it's integrated with Ellev8, this is where you'll communicate if you're on your phone, okay? This is for class. If you're in class or whatever it is, this is where you'll be able to communicate, all right? This button here is articles, blogs, and tips. These are things that will be updated or added to on a random basis. There's no time frame. It's not a daily thing. It's not a weekly thing. It's when we find things that are valuable for you, we're going to put it in here, right? And what we don't want to do is be very repetitious. We don't want to be repetitious on just putting the same thing over and over and over. So when there's something of real value that's going to help you, we're going to put them in here. It could be an article, for instance. Is the metaverse a game changer in 2022? When you click it, you click here, it's going to take you to the article, right? It's going to take you right to the article. Okay. Same thing on blogs, right? We did a blog on Euro USD technical analysis, and we put it in a couple weeks ago. This is the analysis that goes, what the expectation is long term. That's why we did that. Normally we wouldn't do a specific pair, but it was a long term deal. Same with crude oil. Now, obviously, you guys want to pay attention to the news, because if you've been paying attention, you know that there's conflict over in Europe. And so that conflict is affecting all of the charts. So pay attention to the news, because even though the chart may be telling you one thing, it does another. Prime example, gold skyrocketed and then dumped when nobody expected that. And it was because of the news, or partially because of the news. So pay attention there. And then tips. Under tips, you guys, there's going to be Candlestick Bible, the flashcards, the Fibonacci guide. There's all kind of things in here. They may even be little small tips. It may be just be, 2 or 3 sentences that we give you, but they're going to be tips. All right. So let's go back to the home page again. In the very near future, where you see this live trade, this is actually a banner. The banner here will be updates. For instance, once we get this upgraded, you'll see the accelerate event here. You'll see the next diamond event here. You'll see whatever events are coming up. You'll see them here. Maybe there's a link to Ellev8 here. Maybe we put a special video here. Whatever it is, but it's a banner where we're going to show you or give you tools that you can share and know what's going on within the company. Okay. Now, if you go to these 3 lines at top, it's going to give you the same little buttons that are at the bottom. Okay. So now that you've seen that, we're going to go into trade ideas. Trade ideas is why you guys got the app. Trade ideas is why we are all here today. So let's get right to it. If you go right down here, right in the middle, right? That's your trade ideas. Boom. Okay. Right now there's 4 or 5 trade ideas in here. And just like everything else on this app, our goal is to put high quality, high probability trade ideas, right? We're not going to throw 100 trade ideas every single week like our competitors do, where they win 50-50. Now, I can't guarantee what our win rate is. There is no guarantees. What I can tell you is that we are using the same strategies that we teach in class, we will be using here, that will allow you to analyze and duplicate if you choose to. All right. So the very first thing I want you to look at is it says, we'll just look at this first one here. And let me see if another one's okay. I also want you to look at, we're going to look at these 2 because they're next to each other. If you look at the bottom one, it says sell right here. Okay. What that's telling you is that this trade was a sell. Okay. There's no, when you click on this is going to open up, and then you'll be able to see whatever it is you need to see, right? So we see that it's a sell. We see your current price. We see that it has good risk to reward, in our opinion. We see a potential take profit and a potential stop loss. Now, here's the great thing. You can make your stop loss whatever you want to make it. If you're a little bit riskier and you want to do 40 pips instead of 20, by all means. If you want to go for 80 pips instead of 68, by all means. You get to go down here to this chart. You get to, let me rephrase that. My phone is acting up. Sorry. You get to go down here to this chart. You get to review the chart. Okay. Now, here's one thing that we'll be adding in the near future. We'll be adding the ability for you to click on this chart, which is in Trading View, and it will take you to the chart in Trading View so that you can see it on a bigger screen if you happen to be on your computer or want to look at it on your computer, right? Okay. Guys and ladies, this tool right here, it's not magic. It's not, some special, deal that's going to do everything for you. What it does do is it gives you the ability to help you find your entries and exits. Some people understand trading, but they're like, how come my entry was late? How come my exit was early? Use this tool. Okay. This was done by Derek Crisp. This trade was called by Derek Crisp. Okay. If you go to the next one, let's look at NZD USD. Okay. Oops. Okay. You will notice here it says TP1, TP2 hit. What that's telling you is that we put in the parameters, right? And it's closed. This is now a closed trade. The TPs were already hit, so it's a closed trade. Again, update coming. In the very near future, there will be a signal on here that says open trade, closed trade. Your take profits will be totally separate. They will not be in here. They'll be totally separate. And it'll say TP1 hit, TP2 hit, TP3 not hit, right? So it's going to give you these tools to help you understand, right? Again, look at the chart. You have your chart down here. It's showing you what we see. It's showing you our risk to reward. It's showing you everything that you need to see what we saw. But again, Your job is to go into the same chart on your screen, on your MT4 with your indicators, and you analyze and you determine, do you agree or disagree with us? And then you take the trade. So what we're looking at is the first trade hit, the second trade hit, the third trade hit. The fourth trade was not updated. In the very near future, these updates will happen automatically, so we don't have to go in manually and do it. Okay, but even where we're at today, this is still a powerful tool that's going to give you powerful insights to what you're doing and helping you learn, right? If you agree with that, give me a 7 in the chat box if you agree with that. I need some feedback. Let me know if you've used this app. Are you taking advantage? Did you get in on these wins? Here's the other question. If you're using the app currently, has anyone made any adjustments based on their own analysis and got more or less pips than what we called based on your analysis? Okay, I say that for this reason. Let me stop screen sharing real quick because we're done with this. Get out of here. All right, perfect. I say that for this reason. Monday morning last week, on my Facebook page, I did a gold analysis. And I said, man, gold is projected to tap this zone and is going to sell and get down to 1880 range, et cetera, et cetera. And that was at the time gold was 1906. One of our Ellev8 super students came on and said, hey, I see the same thing you did, but there's a potential that gold may hit a 1917 to 1923 zone. And if it does that, what's going to happen? And my response was, you're exactly right. Guess what happened? It went up to 1923. As a matter of fact, it ended up skyrocketing all the way up to the 1990s. But eventually on Thursday afternoon, it came down, it hit my 1880 profit. And so here's the catch. If you followed my advice, you probably won your trade. If you used good risk management and you didn't get out too soon, you won the trade. If you looked and analyzed the chart yourself and you saw what some of the other super students saw, you could have rode a buy all the way up to the 1990s, then rode the sell all the way back down to the 1880s. I don't know if you guys realize this, but if all you did was one standard lot, if you have an account that can handle one standard lot, you potentially just made about $90,000 in a week. Okay. Now, that is not the norm, but this is what I'm saying. When pay attention to the charts, pay attention to the news, use your EX8 app, come to class, and you will see those opportunities. Now, you saw John won 77,000 on those trades I'm talking about. I got 44,000 on those trades that we're talking about. Okay. Now, let's be real. Our accounts are a little bit bigger. We have and we trade a little bit different because of our knowledge. Okay. Yes. Thank you. It's important that you understand that these things are not the norm. These are the possibilities. I keep saying that, possibilities. We don't make any promises. We are not financial advisors. We're going to give you what's necessary for you to look into the chart and determine what's best for you and your accounts.
Looking to start a business from home? The business from home. We are the fastest growing home-based business company in the world that's helping ordinary people just like you and I to get out of debt, generate additional income streams in their life, and creating extraordinary success stories globally. We've got the right systems in place, world-class servant leadership, wealthy compensation plan, and the utmost support you need to start local and go global. To get started, simply text us on WhatsApp, #ReadyToBoom on +356 9946 3303. Again, text #ReadyToBoom on WhatsApp on the number +356 9946 3303 right now. Let's get ready to boom. Are you trying to find the best deals online when it comes to your travels? I know, it could be a nightmare. Let me save you some time and of course some money. I Go For Less, the one and only platform you need to go and find the best deals online, from flights, hotels, weeks, cruises, and more. This is a completely free travel booking platform where you can save up to 70% on your travels. Cool! Here's what you've got to do. Step 1. Go to bit.ly/travel savings code page. You'll find the link in the description below. Step 2. Find and enter the code you see on the page to create your free account. Step 3. Start saving. Anytime, anywhere, when it is time for you to book your next trip. Pretty simple, right? And did I tell you it is free? And it's also forever to use and to keep. Again, go on bit.ly/travel savings code page, use the code you'll find on the page, and start enjoying your savings.